This is going to be the Culling of Stratholme as a Mistweaver monk. Oh boy, this dungeon. So right, Caverns of Time dungeon, Wrath of the Lich King. This is a place you can get real tired of real quick. It's cool the first time or two, but after that, oof. A lot of these Caverns of Time dungeons are kind of like that. I'm a human this time, that's what I look like. So in human disguise, this, if you're into like Warcraft 3 lore, maybe this is cool. Because I think this is something that actually took place in that game, so you're playing it out here in this game. So let's see, Chromie over there gives me a thing where I have to mess with, I don't understand what's actually going on here. Plague crates revealed, 2 out of 5. So you gotta use this thing to dispel the illusion on, I don't know, interact with grain crates 5 times and then the dungeon can move on. I don't really understand what we're doing here. Anyway, so other party members know what they're doing. They already took care of it. I'm just kind of following behind. Let's see, so this particular dungeon, if you've been here before and done this, there's an option when you talk to Chromie to just skip ahead to the interesting part. But if nobody in the party has been there before, then you just have to do this whole sequence each time. Yeah, so fortunately this is not in the time walking rotation. I say fortunately, honestly I want all the dungeons to be time walkable. It's just that this is really an annoying dungeon. I wish the dungeon were less annoying, but it was available, because there are some cool things about this. Anyway, so you talk to Chromie and accompany Arthas in the Culling of Stratholme. You must see to it that it defeats Morganus. Right. There's another thing we have to do here. Like, the dungeon isn't, like, actually going yet. You gotta talk to someone. No one here seems to know what to do. I should be trying to do something. Who is it you talk to? There's somebody here. Is it Uther? Is it Jaina? No, neither of them are here. Is it Chromie? Where's she? Checking out my people. Okay, so we have a Death Knight. Currently a gnome. Don't know what she is normally. Yeah, things are not happening. Okay, so this is the first time I had seen this dungeon in a long time. That may be the case for the rest of these people too. Because you can go into the city and just nothing's going to happen. Okay, so you have Chromie targeted. Where is she exactly? Wow. So everybody's waiting for somebody else to figure this out. Alright, I'm going to do something about it. Let's go talk to Chromie. What do you think they're up to? Very well. Okay, that's how you move it. You have to wait, yes, but you got to talk to Chromie to actually start it. Alright, so stuff's happening here. Uther shows up.
Glad you could make it, Uther.
Arthas makes some sort of terrible decision here.
You may be the prince, but I'm still your superior as a paladin.
As if I could forget. Listen, Uther. There's something about the plague you should know. Oh no. We're too late. These people have all been infected. They may look fine now, but it's just a matter of time before they turn into the undead.
They didn't get the timing of those lines quite right.
This entire city must be purged.
How can you even consider that? There's got to be some other way.
Damn it, Uther. As your future king, I order you to purge this city.
You are not my king yet, boy. Nor would I obey that command even if you were.
Then I must consider this an act of treason.
Treason? Have you lost your mind, Arthas?
Have I? Lord Uther, By my right of succession and the sovereignty of my crown, I hereby relieve you of your command and suspend your paladins from service.
Arthas, you can't just...
It's done. Those of you who have the will to
Okay,
save
then.
this land, follow me. The rest of you, get out of my sight.
Jaina looks a little bit different these days. She's still around.
Crossed a terrible threshold, Arthas.
Jaina?
I'm sorry, Arthas. I can't watch you do this.
Okay, so now Arthas goes into the city and starts killing everybody before the plague gets to them, and we're going to help him apparently.
Sacrifice for the greater good.
Eventually. Oh, he's walking so slow.
Take position here, and I will lead a small force inside Stratholme to begin the culling. We must contain and purge the infected for the sake of all of
You might need to talk to Arthas to get this started. Okay, so everybody dismounted. This is ridiculous. Like, this is not even the most annoying part of the dungeon. Yeah, nothing's happening yet. Wow! Hey, you're a Tauren now. How'd that happen? Temporal illusion, disguised by the bronze dragonflight, but not... Okay, I see. You're just putting on a costume. Got it. Yeah, there's Arthas. Go talk to him. Man, we're how many minutes in yet? And so far, and nothing has happened yet.
Everyone looks ready.
There we go. Okay.
Remember, these people are all infected with the plague and will die soon.
The disguised person
We
talked to
must purge
Arthas.
Stratholme to protect the remainder of Lordaeron from the scourge. Let's go.
So now stuff happens finally. I can cast spells, we can kill things, maybe. He's gonna walk real slow in here. Wow, what is with this dungeon? Okay, she doesn't get a voice
Can
actor.
only help you with a clean death. That was just the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. This
Oh,
is
Mal'Ganis is here.
I've been waiting for you, young prince. I am Mal'Ganis. As you can see, your people are now mine. I will now turn this city household by household.
Wow, I really thought even the long version of this was not this long.
I won't allow it, Mal'Ganis. Better that these people die by my hand than
So those are upcoming bosses, 4 of them apparently.
Mal'Ganis will send out some of his scourge minions to interfere with us. Those of you with the strongest steel and magic shall go forth and destroy them. I will lead the rest of my forces in purging Stratholme of the infected.
Okay, are we ready yet? Can we actually play the game? Maybe. Someday? Sure, we're killing things, but they all just go down with one hit. These are not the real things yet. Okay, so yeah, familiar looking layout here. This is Stratholme. I kind of recognize. Alright, here we go. There's a little white flag in the minimap now. Scourge forces have been spotted near the Festival Lane gate. There we go, something to actually fight. I should pay attention to healing here. There we go. So basically there's a few waves of enemies here. They'll appear all over town. Scourge forces have been spotted near the Elder Square gate. So you gotta just travel there. These risen zombies do basically nothing. You touch them and they fall over. Scourge wave, 2 out of 10. So it's only 10. It's not so bad. Again, even this isn't really the annoying part of the dungeon yet. The whole thing is just, ugh. Cool idea, iffy execution. So yeah, go to where the flag is, which we're not there yet. We gotta go northeast a bit right now. Go to where the flag is, kill the things, go to where the next flag is. Oh, that counted. Okay, I guess we were there. Near the town hall. That's up this way. Okay, yeah, I know where we are in Stratholme. It's kind of the same layout as the classic Stratholme dungeons. I mean, it's the same town, just later in the other ones. Alright, yeah, back that way. Did I see... Right, Elder Square Gate. Got it. I think that gate is the one that separates the two halves of Stratholme, like the service entrance and the main gate, over to our east here. Apparently that used to be traversable in the classic dungeon pair, but now... Oh hey, boss time, cool. Meathook, he is somewhere. Yeah, but now that's closed off, so you can't travel from one to the other. It used to be something like you go to the main entrance, you kill some of the bosses, and you get a key to the city. I think you still get that key, but it's impossible to do anything with it now. You used to need the key to go into the service entrance and do stuff. Gnomergan's kind of the same way. It always gives me a key when I walk through it. I always just throw away the key because there's nothing you can do with it. I don't know. All these weird little vestiges of systems that used to be in the game that just are not anymore. Meathook, doesn't he hit kind of hard? Somebody's doing a lot of interrupts. Yeah, wow, okay, so can't hardcast anything, or I just get interrupted non-stop. I think it's that effect that he just did. Right. Well, no, I was soothing misting. Maybe I'm far enough away now. This human model stands a really weird way when she's doing Soothing Mist. Well, actually my panda stands about the same way, now that I think about it. It just looks weird on a human because I'm not used to seeing it that way. Okay, no, Meathook was not too serious, as it turns out. And now we have some downtime when nothing at all happens once again. Hey, look, an upgrade. You can run around killing stuff, but... Let's see, so... Escape from Durnhold has the super slow thrall-riding horse thing. Black Morass just has the waves of dudes that are never a threat at all. This also has the waves, but it also has the... So Arthas is in the super slow-moving role this time. He's not as slow as Thrall, though. Haven't gotten to that part yet. Where are we going? Is there a thing? Market Row Gate. Okay, that's over here. Yep. Yeah, that shows up on the big map. So those two Nerobians and their friend are a target here. So that little gate there to my right is the place where you can go through in Stratholme Main Gate and get swarmed by rats, I believe. Or would this be the service entrance? No, that'd be the main gate, I'm pretty sure? Or maybe I don't know where I am. No, I know where I am. Yeah, main gate. Exactly. We came in the main gate here. Yep. So you'd come in the main gate, make a hard left south of the Market Row Gate for Frostyabi and his tobacco. If you go north from there, you go through the Rat Gate. If you go around this way via Festival Lane, you'll get to where the post boxes are. So you do that if you're fighting Postmaster Malone. Then the Unforgiven and Hearthsinger Forreston are up there somewhere. Yeah, okay. I know where I am. Death Knights have pretty good self-healing. They take harder hits than Warriors and Paladins. Paladins have pretty good self-healing too. But yeah, when I have a Death Knight tank, there's not too much to worry about. Monk takes the most active healing, Warrior takes the least, Death Knight's somewhere in the middle. Depends a lot on the player, though. I am noticing with all the characters I'm leveling lately that, you know, when I'm playing a healer, if the tank is a monk, I really can't take my eyes off them for even a second. I can get a little bit of attacking in between heals sometimes, so, you know, I have to keep a real close eye on them. Otherwise, they're just gonna die. Alright, 9 out of 10. We're almost through this part of this dungeon, at least. Somewhere there's probably a flag in the map. Everybody gets to show off all their little movement boosting abilities. You're a Tauren now. No, you're a Saberon. Yeah, okay, one of those. I guess this is a good place for those sorts of things, because the Bronze Dragonflight's going to put an Alliance disguise on you anyway, so might as well put your own disguise over top of it, if you want. Alright, Scourge Wave, 10 out of 10. Second boss. He can talk over top of himself. Alright, Sauron the Flesh Render. Does he do anything? Flesh Crafter, whatever he is. I don't think he really does anything. Not that I remember. He summons ghouls, he casts Shadow Bolts, and sits there and punches, and that's about it, huh? Alright then. Huh, where'd all my mana go? I should not be at half mana. I haven't been healing all that hard. Huh. Okay, I wasn't really paying attention. Maybe I did cast more healing spells than I realized. Yeah, he doesn't do anything. He's just there. I think he made the ghouls that he summoned explode at some point and dealt a tiny bit of damage to everybody. Whoa. Arthas, you stopped talking very quickly. Okay. Alright, so once again, you gotta talk to him, and here comes the really annoying part of the dungeon. Oof. Yeah, so tell him to move forward. Now everything goes at his pace. Gotta wait for him to talk to these people.
Yes, I'm glad I could get to you before the plague.
He tries to execute them like the others, but it doesn't work this time. I'm looking at the Saberon instead of paying attention to that. So right, these are part of the Infinite Dragonflight. just like the other Caverns of Time places. Well, they're just sitting doing nothing. They're the ones who are trying to disrupt the timeline and stuff. So they finally show themselves and try to directly intervene.
Pay for this.
As far as Arthas knows, this is just more trickery from Mal'Ganis.
Appears to have more than Scourge in his arsenal.
Uh-huh.
We should make haste.
Yes, we should make haste. Move faster. We're ready to go. Another wave spawns here. Everybody's done this dungeon so many times. They know where everything comes out. It's not hard to memorize. Even after years away from this dungeon, seeing it for the first time again, I still remembered all the dragon spawn points. They haven't changed. They never do. In this next hallway, they're going to come from both sides.
Let's move on.
But there's plenty of time. He hasn't even started moving yet. I've skinned like every dragon here before he started moving, just about. Alright, so right here is going to stop. Mm-hmm.
They have us surrounded in this.
Could potentially be a slightly annoying spot for a tank if nobody knows what to do, but, you know, everybody knows how to handle this encounter by now, pretty much. Just, you know, don't touch the dragons on one side until they come to the other side where you're standing, etc.
Mal'Ganis is not making this easy.
Can you move and talk at the same time, Arthas? What's that weird thing that's draped over his back? Our rogue is a troll now. Maybe he's actually a troll. You don't really get to know in these dungeons. I don't know a way to inspect a character and see their actual chosen race in a place like this. You just get to see whatever illusion has been applied to them. Or whatever disguise they're wearing, if they're wearing one. No, you can't go past the bookshelf yet. We gotta fight Chrono Lord Epoch first.
Prince Arthas Minith, on this day a powerful darkness has taken hold of your souls. The death you are destined to visit upon others will this day.
I do what I must for Lordaeron, and neither your words nor your actions will stop me.
Checking just in case he has anything important to remember. He doesn't. Somebody's still using the Void Tendril trinkets. So weird thing about that, I have that heirloom now, the one that summons that. Some random player just like typed in the name of one of my characters and sent one to me in the mail. It was not, the message was something like, just sending these to random people. So I got that for free, just because somebody felt like picking a name out of a hat and sending it to someone, and my name was picked, apparently. It's fine, I don't have to use it, but it goes in my heirloom collection, and I guess it's just one thing I don't have to buy. Arthas, where did you go? Did you step back after that? Of course he did. Oh, right, and you have to talk to him to move things on. Right. Apparently I haven't quite caught on to that now. No one else here has.
I like to fart in the tub.
Okay then. Apparently that's what a gnome joke is.
This city will be cleansed. The quickest path to Mal'Ganis lies behind that bookshelf.
No, hang on. That was a human. Okay. Whatever.
This will only take a moment. I'm relieved this secret passage still works.
Old place, all cobwebby. Goes through to some other building. Alright, so now the place is on fire. Gotta talk to him again. He stops every few steps. So this place is like some sort of gauntlet, kinda, but... I don't think there's any threat of dying from fire. I don't think there's really much threat of, like, respawning enemies coming at you. You just sort of go through here at a normal pace and it works out. That's what I've always found. I've never really tried to test the limits of this. To see, like, why there's pressure to move forward. Maybe there isn't. Maybe he just says there is and there isn't really. Never really wanted to spend longer in here than I had to. Guess I'm checking to see if Arthas is following or something? I don't know.
Rest a moment and clear your lungs, but we must move again soon.
Rest a moment. Sure, let's stop. Can't just keep going.
That's enough. We must move again. Yes.
Arthas rests while the rest of us move on. He's participating in combat. I don't know if he's adding, like, any non-trivial amount of damage. Probably not. I suspect if you just left him alone entirely, he'd be able to die and would probably, like, reset to an earlier part of the dungeon. It's possible him dying is an actual failure condition, though. Some dungeons have those. They're usually extremely hard to hit. No voice. I think that's what it sounds like when she taunts, maybe? That's pretty good. Okay, yeah, this is a part of Stratholme I don't recognize. Oh wait, this looks like... Oh, we're just on the other side of... I see. We're here. Okay, he's making it pretty clear. Tell me when you're ready to move forward. You have to actually talk to him. Alright, finally, for the last time. Tell him to move forward. Final boss of the dungeon. Oh, what a place. It could be like half this length if it didn't decide to waste your time so much.
We're going to finish this right now, Mal'Ganis. Just you
This will be a fine test.
Once again, voice line's not really lined up. Whoa, you took a heavy hit there, Mr. Mage. Oh, and I'm asleep for 9 seconds. That's unfortunate. Okay, well, it wasn't a problem. Mage stopped taking those heavy hits. You're asleep too. I can do something about it. If I ever notice. I guess I didn't notice. Okay, well. Sorry, other Death Knight. I could have woken you up, but I didn't. Oh no, she's asleep again. Do something about it. Come on now. This poor Death Knight just isn't getting to participate in battle at all. And I could totally fix it, and I just didn't notice. Oh, now I notice. Okay, well. It took a couple of times. That's usually a pretty important icon to watch for, because if it's not dispelled and somebody's asleep, they just can't do anything until it wears off. Which is super annoying and maybe problematic depending on who it is that's put to sleep. Healer's a particularly bad one to get put to sleep because they're usually the ones who's gonna be able to dispel it, and also keeps everybody else alive. Alright, so Mal'Ganis here is one of those bosses you fight but don't actually defeat and get to loot, so you get a little cash off to the side.
To the ends of the earth if I have to. Do you hear me? To the ends of the earth!
He didn't finish talking, Arthas. You interrupted him. I know he did it to you earlier, but still.
Well this day.
Okay, there we go.
Anything that Mal'Ganis has left behind is yours. Take it as your reward. I must now begin plans for an expedition to Northrend.
Alright, so still gotta wait here for a little while. That rogue just changed specializations. Was an outlaw. Not sure what now. So you gotta wait like a real long time, so now Chromie is the one wasting your time. Eventually she'll fly in and become a quest turn-in point. What a silly dungeon. Like, this especially just has no reason to take this long. She flies right into the ground. Oh, there we go.
It's so nice to see you.
Okay. And that's all. Finally done with that place. Ugh. Let's never talk about that again. I'll see you next time.